We're going to demonstrate the Rhodes Reed's elliptical profiler. So what I usually do is we score using the blade of the profiler in a couple of places. Then, for good measure, we go across with a regular razor blade and just kind of accentuate where the marks are so we get a nice clean cut. This machine has no safety. It can go very fast. There we are. Now you might have noticed that this barrel does not run true. It sort of wobbles. You see right there it wobbles. Not so much here. The barrel is designed to wobble like that on purpose, and basically it's the inverse of your perfect reed. Now if you're a Norman Hertzberg student, you want to leave your cane here and you get about 5 thousandths center to side. 5 thousandths, this would be 35 here, on the side would be 30, and so on and so forth. Back, front, collar, it's pretty much the same. Now if you were more of a fan of Mr. Chrisley, you want to be back here. If you move this whole assembly back a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch more toward the butt, you'll get more deflection or more center to side change. So if it's 30 in the center, it'd be 20 on the side. Not everybody likes that, but some do. Anyway, the whole goal of this machine is to enable any bassoon player to make the blank, cut the tip, put it on a tip profiler if you so desire, and virtually do no work in the back 3/4 of your reed. It's done for you, and that's the easy part. But not so easy if you have to do it by hand. So the whole point of this machine is to make things easy. Now with this machine, you flip the cane. You don't flip the barrel. So you put your cane back in. Everything's held, so you don't have to really think. And we're going to do this again. It's a pretty quick process. You have the safety off, but then again, if you're not careful or not skilled, let's say, you'll ruin your reeds. I've ruined plenty of pieces of cane doing this over my time as a reed maker. There you have it. It is basically the same process as any other single or double profiler. It's just a lot more. It's just better. It's so simple. People don't believe that it can do what it does. But I'm getting a nice crescent shape centered side. It's a smooth, gradual flow like you would put in by hand, but you don't have to anymore. This machine does it. They're available at Forest Music. This is a prototype, and I like using it because it's set up and I don't have to change anything. I'm a little bit lazy. Here is the manufactured version. I have it set up for contrabassoon with a 31 millimeter barrel. Later today I'll probably be making some contra reeds. This one requires no oil. Those are bearings here, bearing here, bearings here, and spherical bearings here and here. And you can see it has the same wobble. except this is a little different. It's set up to be flat. When you move the race for your basic profile front to back, you can just move the whole thing. The whole assembly goes back and forth. So it's fairly well thought out. It also, the other machine can do bassoon and contra if you stick to a 1-inch gouge. So what we usually do with this other machine is we'll have 1 1/8 inch cane with a 1-inch gouge, and we get concentric cane that way. And normally though we'll just use 1-inch cane with a 1-inch gouge and have the elliptical cane. Well, there you have it. These are both the elliptical system, and you can see it just has this wobble to it, and that's the magic. Somewhere in here is your perfect reed.